In gaming, there's one aspect that will keep players coming back, and that's the endgame elements to keep players entertained, interested, and drawn together. Here is a look ahead to Diablo 4's announced endgame modes and what to expect. Before we begin, I want to advise that the details is taken from the closed endgame beta done in the end of 2022, so the modes and challenges discussed may change and additional endgame modes may be added to Diablo 4 closer to release. Diablo 4 announced a few endgame modes that players can experience in-game, and were tested in the closed beta ending in 2022. These modes were Helltide, Nightmare Dungeons, Fields of Hatred, Whispers of the Dead, and the Paragon boards. So here's a rundown on what to expect from these modes. Helltides are region-wide events that are only available to players in World Tier 3 Nightmare difficulty. The demons of Lilith are stronger, more powerful, and come in abundance. They drop loot corresponding to the difficulty you are playing on. In addition, monsters can drop cinders, which are a dedicated currency for Helltide chests spread throughout the respective regions. These chests provide an exclusive single item slot piece of equipment, but you have to be wary, because if you fall in Helltide, you lose all your cinders, so make sure you don't hoard them. Nightmare dungeons are just as they sound, dungeons of your nightmares. With massive amounts of creatures and loot hauls, these dungeons will become available to the players once you obtain a Nightmare Sigil, which are obtained by completing dungeons in Nightmare modes, and will add special modifiers that increase the ferocity of monsters. Each sigil provides a new form of modifier which increases the difficulty, however at the same time increases the potential for higher rarity item drops. The more Nightmare dungeons you complete, the more sigils you will receive, and you can continue to grow the dungeons up in difficulty, which benefits you in the end. As players increase in world tiers, new Nightmare dungeons will also become available with higher tier loots and rewards. The Whispers of the Dead are a similar concept to dailies. Once you complete a specific chapter in the main quest line, the Whispers of the Dead become available to the player. This endgame mechanic will display whispers on your map scattered throughout Sanctuary, which change throughout the day. Once you complete these whispers, which are considered small tasks, you will be given gold, experience, and grim favors. The grim favors varies depending on the whispers you complete, but once you collect 10, you can exchange them at the Tree of Whispers for a wide haul of loot and experience. Fields of Hatred are your PvP-focused endgame mechanics. Mephisto has cursed specific areas of sanctuaries where players can dispatch demons, earning them Seeds of Hatred. However, you need to keep a keen eye as other players can also run into these areas and attack you for the seeds. But if you're quick, you can bring them to the Altar of Extraction and transform them into red dust. The benefit here is that once they are transformed into red dust, you cannot lose them if you are defeated in battle by another player. However, if you are not able to get them transformed and you fall in battle, your Seeds of Hatred will be dropped and can be picked up there. So make sure to give yourself enough time. But what does the red dust do, you ask? Red dust can be spent at the PvP cosmetic and mount vendors for cosmetic rewards. Merely cosmetic attire, but worth it in my opinion. These are just to name a few endgame modes in the game, with more expected to be announced closer to the date of release. Also make note that these can change depending on player feedback and experience. And yes, I did miss one more mechanic, the Paragon boards. But in all honesty, I've already done a video on those and you can watch it right here. What are your thoughts on the endgame mechanics and what are you looking forward to the most? Make sure to leave a like, comment, and sub to the channel if you find yourself coming back for more Diablo 4 news and guides. Thank you for watching and see you in Sanctuary.